Sorry I didn't film for a couple days. Had a lot going on, was really busy. It was hard enough just to get a run in, so 6:30 this morning, and it's the one and only brisk morning of June. Probably the only brisk morning we're gonna get all summer. It's like 55 out, probably closer to 50, honestly. It's probably like 50 degrees. So I gotta take advantage of it. It's gonna be a long run today. We're gonna try another 7-mile run. Without any more procrastination, let's try and hit these 7 miles real quick. Man, that was a really, really, really good long run. 7 miles is actually becoming easy. I wouldn't say it's like full on easy, but that's the easiest 7 miles I've ran so far. In fact, as I was coming back, I was like, man, let's keep going. Maybe, because there's like a little loop I can do that would have added like another 3 miles. I was gonna go for 10 today. But man, the second I got like a quarter mile onto that loop, dude, the knee pain. Which it was mild, very, very, very mild at the end of the 7. And I was like, it really ain't that big of a deal. We can push through it. But man, maybe it was the uphill on that section. I don't know. But I listened to my body. I turned around and I walked back. That's why we ain't walking right now, because the walk back was my cool down. But yeah, we absolutely have the cardio and the muscular to go beyond 7 miles at this point. But my damn joints and tendons, they take so long to get used to the next distance. So, man, hopefully by next week we can try and bang out an 8. Gotta at least do an 8. Man, I want that 10 so bad. I've only ran one 10-miler in my whole life. It was over 10 years ago in my early 20s. And yeah, that's what I'm trying to get back to. I gotta hit that and go beyond. So, man, I thought I could do it today, and damn knee. Which bad knees run in my family. So, all right, another Sunday, another new week of running. Yeah, that long run, man, I don't know. Something weird happened with my knee. I had to take 3 days off. I didn't run Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. So what was going to be a 25-mile week ended up being like a 14 and a half, 15-mile week. Ended up being about 10 miles short. Gosh, there's a lot of traffic for a Sunday out here. But yeah, we're just back on a new week. Took the last 3 days to really kind of mentally change my perspective on things. I think the knee injury really highlighted some weaknesses that I have, and I've been good with strength training, just not the right strength training. So we've reformulated our strength training regimen. So hopefully over the next month or two, we'll see some improvements from that, and hopefully that will mitigate a lot more injuries. So all right, honestly, decent run. Might have felt a little funniness in that left knee, but overall it really wasn't that bad. Yeah, overall feeling pretty good. I did not go fast at all. Was originally going to do 3, but decided to do 4.5. Morning. All the Mennonites going to church today. Yeah, if you don't run early enough, you're going to be dodging horse poopy on the road pretty much the whole run. So that adds a different level of difficulty. Yeah, overall, good run. Definitely starting to get hot. It's supposed to be like 88 today, I think. So I started when it was 70 degrees out. So honestly, it's probably 75, 80 already. I'm slowly adapting to the heat. The distance and the intensity play a big role in how well I do in the heat. Oh, and the humidity. Man, if it had rained last night, it'd have been so much worse. Oh man, this horse is hauling ass. Look at him go. Man, that horse was running. I thought he was running after me for a second. Man, and he going uphill. Getting some cardio today. All right, Monday. Yo, yesterday was some good strength training. I hit 100 pull-ups for the first time ever. We were doing nickels and dimes, which was popularized by David Goggins, 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups. But man, yesterday I did dimes and dimes, 10 and 10. I'm feeling it. My upper body's feeling it today, my back. But we ain't using our back for running, we use our legs, so we'll be all right. Yeah, my hip, man, still the hip. It's like right where, like the top of the hip, or the top of the thigh. I don't even know how to describe this to y'all, but it's almost like the very top of the quad where it turns into the hip. Still a little sore, and I've been doing stretches. Stretching has helped in that area, but I might need to roll out on the foam roller when I get back. But we're gonna do another 4.5 today. Now, if I get down here and this starts to really flare up from the pounding, we're gonna turn around and come back. I ain't even gonna lie, but if we all right, if we feeling all right, we're gonna go ahead and knock it out. So I'm just gonna listen to my body like I have been, and we'll be all right. So I'm gonna go kick the asphalt. All right, not terrible. Really just focused on locking my hips in place, trying to prevent as much hip dipping, the sway back and forth. I sweated a lot that run for some reason. I'm actually soaking wet, but that could also be because I've been hydrating a lot better. But it really wasn't that hot. The sun just came out. It was actually overcast the entire run. Felt really, really good. Mild hip discomfort and some very mild knee discomfort, both on the left side. Man, my left side is so much weaker than my right side. So we got to do some I forget what it's called, but isolating one leg when you do your strength training. So today's core day, so I'm switching my core regimen up a little bit to try and work on the hip flexors and the glutes, and hopefully if we can strengthen those up, we can get rid of this hip and knee pain, because tomorrow is a long run, and yeah, I don't want to make these issues worse. Now this was a 4.5 mile run. I ran it in 40 minutes, so it was actually an 8:53 pace according to Google. Dude, last week 7 was easy. 7 actually, I would have gone longer if the hip and the knee weren't giving me such issues. It was really more so the knee, just a mild runner's knee popping up towards the end of that run. And I just wasn't trying to make that any worse. So hitting an 8 or a 9 would be awesome. I'm not kidding you. Last Wednesday, last long run, muscularly, mentally, physically, everything, I was going to push 10. Because right where I stopped, there's another 3 mile loop I could have added on. I was going to push that 10. I really was. But the knee said no. I had to listen. I ain't trying to. Listen, my dad had knee replacement surgery. Granted, his was from jumping out of airplanes in Vietnam, but I ain't trying to have my knee replaced. I saw him go through that. That was not fun. So I gotta stretch out real good, and then we are gonna do some strength training, and then the wife and I are gonna go see Disclosure Day. So I'll see y'all in a bit. I know, look a little different this time. It's because it's really sunny out. It's because we're running at a different time. Just complete downpour rain all night long, man. The storm that hit us, it was pretty brutal. Rained all day. I mean, like, it looked like it was 7 a.m. all day. It's 2:30 now, and we can finally go for our run because it stopped raining, obviously. Got a little Gatorade this time. I'm gonna do the same thing as I did last time. I'm gonna drop this at that drop spot. So we're going out for like a minimum of 7 today, but I'm gonna try and push. If the knee feels good, the hip feels good. Mentally, I'm here today. Like, I'm ready. I could, like, mentally, I could bang out 10. I know, increasing the long run by 3 miles, that's a little dangerous. But if I feel good, I'm gonna try and hit it. So without further ado, again, minimum of 7, but we're gonna try and hit that 10. So let me quit procrastinating. I'm gonna hit the road. Oh my God. Let me compose myself. That was my first 10-mile run in over 10 years. Yeah, I'm gonna feel that tomorrow for sure. Was I ready to do that? I don't know. I mean, I did it, but like I've said in other videos, I'm pretty stubborn. That might have been stubbornness. Yeah, we finished up the 7, and if I'm being completely honest, maybe I should have stopped and just, but I went ahead and pursued. Right around mile 8, that's really when the fatigue, the legs, that's when that really hit. Yeah, these legs are cooked. Not nearly as much pain in the knee as I was expecting for how long we went. The majority of my pain is in that hip flexor, the left hip flexor. And it's not even really that bad, it's just uncomfortable. Maybe just some stiffness and soreness in the ankles. But this is the first time my actual leg muscles have been sore from a run. Since the last day I did hill sprints, really. That was 1 hour and 38 minutes of running. And to think that some of y'all close half marathons sub-hour and a half, that's impressive. Like, I can't even hit 13 miles yet, and thinking about a 1:30 half is that I think that's a good goal. But it was 10, a solid 10 nonstop. But that's way down the road. I feel really, really accomplished. Really had to just grit the teeth, put the head down, and just grind. So I worked up an appetite. Dude, my legs are so hot right now. Dude, these muscles are cooked, man. I'm cooked, for real. That was rough. So I had to take today off from running. Just the knee ain't quite right. I know. It's this right where the knee touches the top of the shin bone right there. Doesn't feel that bad now that I've been like up for several hours now. We're working on cleaning the house up and everything, and yeah, after moving around and everything, it seems fine now. But if I had gone for that run this morning when it's still like hadn't woken up yet, I think we could have made it worse. Yeah, hit 22 miles this week. 22 miles. I am gonna go ahead and do some strength training today. Gonna hit the core really hard. I do core twice a week. Really need to strengthen up my hips and my glutes. After looking at several clips of my running form, that's definitely where I'm failing at, or where my weakest area. So yeah, we gotta get that tightened up. I think I'm just kind of rambling now. This is pretty much the end of this week's running. I'll see y'all in the next one. Happy running. Peace.